Hello out there. So you've come back to see part 2 of a general math construct. If you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go back and take a look at it. This is not like your normal math class. So let's get right to this effer.
Math is fake, right? So what does that mean? Math is fake. Let's think about that for a second. Let's say Peter Pan, he goes Never Land, right? And he flies from the Earth, through some pixie dust, and he makes it to Never Land, right? That's kind of fake, right? Well, math is the exact same thing. Now, your teachers aren't going to tell you. The government's not going to tell you, yeah, listen, math is nothing more than Captain Hook and Peter Pan fighting on floating ships in the sky. I don't want you to... No, that's not what they do, right? They make it all real, and if you don't know this, your life is going to be over. You're going to grow up to be a loser. You're not going to make it in life. You have to know math. Math is just everywhere. It's everywhere, and they become so obsessive about it, right? And they want you to believe so much in this math concept, and it's taught from you from kindergarten, and you have to know math, and it's an absolute, right? It's absolutely real to them. Well, I say math is fake. Now, if you want it to be real, you can make it real. So it's as real as you want it to be. Now, I don't want to, from my perspective, it's completely fake. It's 0% real, right? If you say it's 100% real or 50% real, whatever the number you associate it with being real, I don't believe it's real at all. And I'm not going to debate you on it. And if you say, well, this person doesn't know what they're talking about, well, I suggest you show me a math. Give me a math, Can you hand me a math? Can I eat a math? I don't think so, right? So it's not real. Let's go to a historical aspect on math. Let's start with a little bit of history. So in the Bible, Matthew was a tax collector. Let's think about that for a second. The guy's name is Matthew, right? So it's already got math right in there. So, there's something about this, right? Math and tax collecting, right? So Matthew, he knows that you've picked 10 apples, right? And right before you go home to go feed your kids your 10 apples and your family, he says, you owe the government 4, one of which he's going to eat himself, and he's going to give 3 others to the people over him, right? And that's what the government does, right? They tax you. They take your good hard work and whatever you need for your sustenance to stay alive, they want it, right? Why do they do it? Well, there could be for many reasons, but let's just say the bureaucrats, they're the human managers over us, and they tell us, well, you have to give us whatever you get, you have to give us a part of it. You have to give us a percentage of it. You have to give us a piece of it, whether it be a +1 or a several +1s. They want what you got. And you would say, well, but wait. They didn't do anything. All they're doing is punching keys on a keyboard and pushing papers around and pretending to be something important when really all they're doing is living off of me. Well, of course they live off of you. I mean, I don't think that they want to go pick the apples now, do they? But they're going to take your apples, right? And so what happens if you don't want to give them the apples? What if you want to keep all 10 of your apples? Well, you have to make that choice. You have to make the choice between taking home 6 apples or going to jail. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Or you're going to pay a fine, or you're going to get punished, because they're your human managers, and you have to pay your human managers, right? And Matthew, the tax collector, is going to come and make sure that you do that, right? So you're forced to go home with 6 apples, or you go to jail with no apples. So those are what the 2 choices you're given. So this is why you're taught at an early age. This is why the school system teaches you math from kindergarten on up, because they want you to pay your taxes. And the more that they can make, or the more that they can teach you and make off of what you know about math, they're going to do that. That's why they want you to know more math. They want you to be an engineer. They want you to be able to build and use number systems to build things, because they're going to tax you. The more you build, the more they're going to take. So why do you think they're teaching you this? They want what you're doing. They want what you're producing. They want a piece of that, right? So really what they're doing is they're teaching you to pay them for your existence and having to survive. So if your children need to survive, they know you got to work for it, and they want some of that. So moving on here. If you want to keep learning math with a good teacher, you know what to do. Have a good day.